This meeting is being recorded.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Legally Teaching Sports. That's right, no engineering this evening, so we're just legally teaching sports on passionate picks round 2. Tonight, we have someone that appears to be from a state that blows ass. Max, who do we have tonight?
We do have a person from a suck-ass state. His name's Kevin Van Bachlen.
Yeah, the suck-ass state. Yeah.
I do think Kevin is the only Ohio State fan I would allow on this podcast. So it's an honor to have you back, Kev. He was on last year. Didn't do so hot. He was in that suck-ass state, but hopefully he can turn it around this year. So best of luck
line of LBC hockey.
We were on the best line in LBC hockey history. We were.
Kevin, 100% Kevin, for being an Ohio State fan, great guy. GHLer already told us he watches his episode. He's watched his episode from last year like 8 to 10 times. For that alone, I accept him for who he is and all his flaws in life. So Kevin, happy to have you back for round 2 and year 2 of Passionate Picks. So thank you for joining us. Today's episode will air on Thursday, September 5th. No Sam. We have Sam's picks, so we'll read those out loud. Max, anything else before we get this episode going?
No, absolutely not. I'm happy to be here. Kev, thanks a lot for hopping on.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't worry.
And Kev, just as a reminder, University of Michigan, they're 2023 national champions.
Oh, you want to start there? You want to start there? I got a whole list of Connor Stallions right here, ready to go. You just tell me when I got the green light.
All right, Kevin, I'm actually going to run right into it. You do have your 3 minutes of Connor Stallions.
Right now? Okay.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, boys and girls of all ages, let me explain to you how the University of Michigan is a bunch of cheaters and losers. But great guys. The two right here, great guys. The rest of them, they suck. Number one, okay, this is Connor Stallions.
American hero.
I felt bad that the University of Michigan turned their back on Connor Stallions when he got caught cheating, and they threw him under the bus. Michigan has no loyalty to their staff. Typical. They just care about themselves. That's number one. Number two.
Amen to that.
Connor Stallions is extremely corny for having Netflix film him working out during a cheating documentary. What does that have to do with anything? Typical. All right. That does have nothing to do with cheating. All right. Number three, he joined the Marines so he could become the head coach at Michigan. Why wouldn't you just go to Michigan? Why would you go to the Marines? Oh, because Nick Saban did it? Nick Saban played college football. Connor Stallions didn't. Number four, okay? Where is it right here? He recorded himself doing 3,000 signals of himself and uploaded them just to make cheating easier. All right?
Dedication.
Psychopath. Okay? Oh, I have so much stuff on here. Number five, Jim Harbaugh knew everything that was going on because Connor Stallions got an award in 2022 against Iowa for doing the cheating. He got a trophy.
Jim Harbaugh didn't even know Connor Stallions.
No, he did. He did. There's proof. Why? Because no, there's proof. There's proof. It's in the documentary. Go watch the documentary. All right. And then he is a proven and certified cheater for denying he was at the Central Michigan game disguised as a coach. And Portnoy even threw him under the bus. Dave Portnoy threw him under the bus.
Nope. Portnoy's defended that.
No, how do you edit that? He straight up said that he was there.
Kevin, I know you graduated from LBC with a graphic design major, and you definitely
all right, we moved. We got stuff to talk about. We moved. Okay? Connor Stallions is also a liar for saying that he didn't buy tickets for interns and his Navy buddies to scout and record the other teams, and he magically just got footage from the 50-yard line at the bottom of the stadium of the coaches doing signals.
I might agree with that one.
Yeah.
You got 15 seconds. One more point.
Yeah, one more point. Okay, I won't say the quote about the Christmas present. He's an idiot for leaving his Venmo history not private so that people could catch him in the act. Next, the current Michigan head coach, I don't even know his name, Sharon Moore, deleted 52 text messages with him. We don't know what that was about, and he won't tell us what that was about. He could defend himself. All he has to say is just what he did. Not going to say it. In conclusion, Michigan is a bunch of cheaters and deserves to get their national championship taken away and are no better than the Houston Astros. Signed and sealed.
Max, quick question. Kevin, good effort there, buddy. C-.
Oh,
Max,
yeah. Okay, for sure.
Did the Houston Astros get their World Series title taken away? Remind me.
Absolutely not.
But it should have been. It should have been. It should have been.
Oh, and the
Question
Michigan.
for you,
Okay. What did you guys think when Houston got caught?
Okay.
I thought,
hell yeah,
why
JP
hasn't anybody else been doing that?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Typical Michigan behavior.
Kev, you know what those two teams have in common?
Huh?
National champions and world champions.
Woo,
Champions.
I'm a national champion. I was a national champion in 2014.
Congrats.
And I'm going to be a national championship this upcoming year. All right. Let's get on with the show. That's all I need.
Before we get to it, was Connor Stanley's affiliated with University of Michigan in 2023 when Michigan hosted the Ohio Buzz State Buckeyes and beat the piss out of them? Was Connor Stallions on the sideline or even?
He was at the game. He was at the game.
Yeah,
he was probably texting Sharon Moore with binoculars saying, "Oh, this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing."
It's very sad.
You can't deny it.
It is.
Oh.
There's like phases of depression and
your guys'
in denial right now.
Yeah. I'm ready to make some picks now.
Yeah, before we get to the picks, Max, let's shout out our sponsor.
Let's do it.
Kevin's daddy. Passionate Picks are brought to you and sponsored by Mr. Picky's Lawn Service. With that fast approaching season of fall, your leafy summer leaves will soon morph into a not-so-friendly nuisance. Too lazy or simply don't own a rake because you're from the shithole state of Ohio? Have no fear. Mr. Picky is probably not that near because that state fucking blows. For all your fall cleanup or gross grass mowing needs, give 998-206-830 a call, and Mr. Picky will get up all of those weeds. Max and Kevin, not only is Mr. Picky an owner of a fairly okay lawn business, a low-level podcast sponsor, he's also now a football picking promoter. Mr. Picky is offering $25 to either the lawyer, teacher, or celebrity guest picker, Kevin, if any of them go 8-0 with either college or NFL picks, and if anyone were to go 16-0, Mr. Picky has said he will quadruple that offer to $100. $100 is actually right here. It's in the Mr. Picky award sign here. So shout out to Mr. Picky's Lawn Service, where leaf hoarder meets gambling supporter. All right, with that, before we can get to this week's picks, Max, we got to do a quick recap. How do you think you did last week?
I think I performed well out of the gate. Not watching much football, I think I did well.
Yeah, so week one, college, hey, you don't know what to expect. You did well. I did pretty well, and Justin did great. So Justin went 6-2. I went 6-2. You went 6-2. Sam went 4-4. Alpha minor. But Justin got his locks. So he finished with 9 points. I finished with 7.5. Max, you finished with 7.5. Sam, 6.5.
Respectful all around, I think, for week one.
He covered his likely loser with Fresno State.
Of course.
So, yeah. So we'll talk about Sam in a little bit. So pretty good start to the year. This week, though, we finally have the NFL back. Really excited for that. NFL is it's God's gift to us, let's be honest. The three of us love football. The NFL is awesome. We probably all have fantasy teams, I'm assuming. Kevin, you probably got one.
We don't this year. I'm in 3 different survivor pools, though.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still kick-ass. So the NFL's freaking awesome. It's the tits. We have college football and NFL. The NFL starts when this gets aired on September 5th, Thursday. We've got the Ravens and the Chiefs. That's exciting. But before we get to the NFL, let's do some college picks. Max, give us the first game on the college slate that we have on our picks here.
Yeah, so the first one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so the first one's Arkansas at Oklahoma State, spread 7.5. I did a little digging. So this is kind of weird, but Arkansas in their last 21 games against actually more. They're 17-9 against the spread as underdogs, statistically underdogs. So that's tempting. But give me Oklahoma State minus 7.5. Take care of the Hogs at home.
Max, let me remind you that last year you put Okie State on your do not bet list. So happy to have you back. And guess who's joining you? Sam. So we got the Cowboys on. Max and Sam. Kevin, are you also on the Cowboys?
I am going to do Arkansas plus 7.5.
I mean, Dylan,
Arkansas's QB, he has shades of young Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
They also played Our Lady of the Poor last week. What is it? AR Pine Bluff?
Yep.
Never even heard of that.
Arkansas Pine Bluff, baby.
Is that one of those fake schools on NCAA 25? Never heard
They
of
are not. So this is a crazy, funny thing. So when I first made Facebook in like 2010-ish, 29-ish, 2010-ish, Arkansas Pine Bluff was playing someone in the NCAA tournament at that time, like as a 15 seed. So I made Arkansas Pine Bluff as my Facebook profile picture, at first ever Facebook profile picture. So yeah, Arkansas Pine Bluff. Shout out. With that, I'm gonna go with Fat Lamar as well, Arkansas and the Hogs. I'll go Arkansas as well. Kevin, kick us off with Georgia Tech at Syracuse.
So Syracuse has Kyle McCord. I like Kyle McCord. For what was it, 11-0. I loved Kyle McCord. Till something happened, but it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. That's okay. Syracuse's defense looked very slow at first when they played OU. I wanted OU to win that game though, because I love OU. But Kyle McCord is still unreal, and his wide receivers are really good. And then I think Georgia Tech's just like that one and done team. I mean, Florida State, they suck, but like, I don't think Georgia Tech's gonna like take that into the next game. So I got to go Syracuse minus 2.5
in the dome. All right, I like it. But you got plus 2.5 actually. They're an underdog. Yeah, so even better for you, I think. Max, where are you living?
So I'm going with the Yellow Jackets. I think they're kind of like an anaconda, and they're going to squeeze Syracuse's pulp right out of them. Kyle McCord's not going to know what to do. So give me the Yellow Jackets, Georgia Tech, 2.5.
Yeah, I think the McCord factor is non-existent. It's just not really a factor. Georgia Tech will beat Syracuse handily. So yeah, I'll take Georgia Tech as well.
But also shout out Nick Saban for picking Georgia Tech. Whatever Nick Saban says, we gotta listen to it.
Agree. I would agree. Yeah. All right, let's head to the Cornbread State. Iowa versus Iowa State. Sam's gonna lead off here. He's going with the Iowa boys. He knows who our favorite non-Michigan Big Ten team is. So he's taking Iowa minus 2.5 at home against the Cyclones. Max, where are you?
I may have to ride with him as long as Cade McNamara doesn't throw at people's ankles or at the back of their heads. If he can just complete the 3-yard passes like he's known for, Iowa should win easily, but he won't. So it's going to be a dogfight. Field goal kicker is going to play a factor. Give me Iowa 2.5. You got to get it done.
That was a whirlwind. I thought you were going Cyclones there at the end, and then you switched back to the Hawkeyes. So, okay, you're on the Hawkeyes.
I am. And this year I'm going to try and put your mind through a blender when I make my picks, because last year I was too predictable.
Okay, let me rest your mind assured. I'm on the Hawkeyes. Kevin, where are you?
I got Iowa minus 2.5. But also, I saw Iowa State's head coach has only beaten Iowa's coach one time out of the last 7. So he's 1-6.
And Kirk is back, so that's not good.
Iowa's going to win.
I like that. It's a good statistic. All right, let's head to the Big 12 here. We got a Week 2 Big 12 matchup. The newly acquired Utah Utes welcome the Baylor Bears for a 3:30 tilt. I'm not positive on the Utah time zone, but I think they're 2 hours back. It could be a whole solid 3. I'm gonna go with 2, not positive. So it's a 1:30 kickoff. I think that's okay for Baylor. Max, guess who Baylor's quarterback is?
Oh, I know. Mr. Maction.
That's right, Daquan Finn. Big TOLEDO
Love the
kind of
Mac.
guy. So I'm taking Baylor plus 14.5. Max, where are you?
I heard that, and that's 14 has a lot of points. So I figured the Maction could do it, but not so fast. My Heisman winner, Cam Rising, is going to lead the Utes in a dominant fashion over Baylor.
Sam's joining in. Thinks Utah wins because he likes the color red, he said. Kevin, where are you?
I gotta go Baylor plus 14.5. I
Smart.
still think Utah wins, but just Mr. Mac Toledo. The Mac is just, you throw it on a Wednesday and it's just two teams battling it out, going off sides, falling down. The worst football ever, but the best time.
That's
Also,
so
fun
true.
fact, I have a future on Bowling Green to win the MAC. If anyone wants to tail that with me.
That's a bold pick, I feel like. I don't know anything about the MAC. It is. Okay, it's a bold pick.
Bowling Green, telling you. But yeah, Baylor plus 14.5.
I don't like Bowling Green. I went to Toledo. Can't like that. Nope. Won't be tailing that. All right, let's move to a Big Ten. Now 18 teams in the Big Ten. That's an oxymoron. Week 2 matchup between Michigan State and Maryland. It's at College Station. Park. College Station's in Texas A&M. Yeah. College Park. It's at Maryland. Maryland are 8.5-point favorites. Kevin, let's let you lead off on this one.
Maryland minus 8.5. Michigan State is a joke, and I don't know why people watch them this year. Straight.
Amen to that.
Yep. We can agree on that.
We can agree on that one.
Max?
I couldn't have said better myself. Maryland 8.5. I couldn't tell you. Didn't watch a lick of either of these teams. Just Maryland 8.5.
Yeah. Sam said the Terrapins because the turtle mascot's way sicker than the Spartan mascot. Couldn't agree more, Sam. And I'm on Maryland as well because I've been to that stadium and it blows chunks. And Michigan State's probably gonna have to stay at a Super 8, so it's probably gonna be a fun experience. So yeah, go Terrapins, 8.5. All right, let's head to a former Big 12 matchup, now a Big 10 versus Big 12 matchup. It's a pretty exciting game actually. A 3:30 tilt here. Colorado and the Deons head to Nebraska. Max, who do you like and why?
I'm gonna have to go Nebraska for the sole reason they basically got egged on their face last year and got demolished Colorado. So it's kind of like a revenge game. So I'm gonna go Nebraska, and Nebraska's home this year too.
All right, 7.5 is the spread. So you got Nebraska 7.5. Thanks for making me wonder who you were picking on that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, who do you got?
Oh, I got Nebraska. I got Patrick Mahomes Jr. This dude's electric. And I'm rooting for Deion Sanders' downfall because that school, if you play for that school, you're just playing to be on TikTok. You're not playing to win. Give me no press.
Yep, I would agree. And so that's I
think that's big
perfect.
red.
Perfect segue to Sam's pick. Big TikTok guy. Has a dog that just exclusively on TikTok.
Yeah.
Loves Colorado for that reason. He said TikTok and Colorado and his dogs all go together. So he's on the Buffaloes. I'm with Kevin on Dylan Raiola. It's a dog.
Electric.
He's very electric. He will not be at Nebraska next year. So enjoy while you have it, Big Red. But yeah, I'll take Nebraska.
Take him if he wants to come to the good side.
Yeah, he could go to Ohio. So you guys could use him this year. The quarterback situation there is repulsive. But we move on.
We'll move.
Let's head to a North Carolina Tennessee battle. This is a good one. It's 8 p.m. on ABC on Saturday night. Sneaky good one. Sam picked NC State to win the ACC, so he's riding with the Wolfpack at plus 7.5 at home against Tennessee. Max, what say you?
I literally flipped a coin to this one. I have no idea. I know NC State kind of struggled last week, but that's whatever. It doesn't matter. That's last week. But I am going to go Tennessee minus 7.5. I think old Rocky Top pulls it out.
All right, Kevin.
I want to go to Tennessee at some point. I got NC State plus 7.5. But Tennessee is the more talented team. But I think NC State's going to be very mad this next game because they should have beat West Carolina by a bunch, and they just didn't. So they're not gonna win next game, but it's gonna be close.
Yeah. NC State, I think, is a wild place to play. It's gonna be a night game, which is also adds to the vigor. Tennessee's starting a freshman quarterback for the most part. I think he may be redshirt freshman. So I like NC State even more. They've got Dylan McCall, if I know this correctly, former Coastal Carolina quarterback. So yeah, I like NC State to maybe not only cover, but pull out a money line win. You never know. With that, let's move to the game of the weekend. It's a high noon kick in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Everyone's showing up. We got Barstool, we've got ESPN, we've got Fox, we got fake ass Ohio State fans in the stands. Max, what do you like? Why do you like Michigan? Why do you like Michigan?
I like Michigan this week at 7.5 because a lot of people are shitting on them already, giving them no shot. And that's just the fuel that they need. Yeah, they're going to struggle week one with a whole new offensive line, quarterback, all new offense players. They had 2 returning starters. So, yeah, things are going to struggle. But did they pull it out? They looked good at the end. Will Johnson with an electrical interception. It's going to be the same shit. Quinn Ewers is not going to know what hit him. Mason Graham's going to rip his head off. They're going to have to go to Archie Manning. It's going to be a whirlwind of Texas. Welcome to the North, Texas. Horns down.
Yeah, fuck them. Horns down. Kevin, why are you picking Texas?
I mean, that's laughable. Like, this is the easiest pick on here. Like, Texas minus 7.5. Like, what are you talking about? Just I have on my sheet. No, Michigan are cheaters. Number 2, they almost blew it to Fresno State at one point because it was 10-16 in the fourth quarter.
So that'd be 16-10. But yeah.
Well, that's not what it said on the TV. So, and then Michigan's going to get destroyed by Quinn Ewers, ex-Ohio State quarterback. I mean, like, go to Texas, do your thing, destroy.
How many games did he play at Ohio State? How many games did he play?
We ain't talking about that. On here, you don't have Connor Stallions anymore. You're not going to know the plays. It doesn't matter. And your whole life, it's whatever. Texas in 7.
You want the half point, or you think
no,
it's
going to be in 7. They're going to win by 7.
Then you're going to lose your bet. All right. All right. So Sam's joining Kevin's. Sam, you're a disgrace to this podcast. I'm going to tell you right now, when you show up next week, I'm going to shit on your everythingness for taking Texas. And not only is he taking Texas, he's taking Texas as a lock. We're going to get to the locks next.
That's a smart man right there.
Minus 7.5. Yeah, smart man. He's going to get run out of his own podcast pretty soon here.
Your third person.
I'm on Michigan. With that being said, that's a lock for me. Michigan plus 7.5. I wasn't going to be a lock, and then Sam made it his lock, and I said, fuck you, Sam. Go blue. It's a noon game. It's going to be 53 degrees and potential rain at kickoff. That just smells like greatness for Michigan. Texas plays dainty-ass bitch boy football. They're not SEC. They're going to get a rude awakening to the SEC. They've been in the Big 12. They lost to Washington last year. They got in a shootout. Like, Washington was a good team last year, but they lost in a shootout to Washington. They gave up that many points. I am less concerned about Texas's defense than I was about Fresno State's defense. That's how I view Texas's defense. Michigan has the dogs to get after the quarterback. Texas doesn't have a running back. They lost their starting running back. They lost their number 2 running back. Good luck getting the ball up the field. Michigan will not only cover 7.5, they'll win the game. Because, Max, what are they?
National champions.
Woo!
Asterisk.
Then there will be no asterisks involved.
Done. Since you already left with one lock, go to your second lock. Roll right in.
My second lock is Alabama, actually, minus 31 at home versus South Florida. Alabama struggled as a noon game last year. Almost lost to South Florida because they were playing a backup quarterback, Buchner, who is a lacrosse player now. So Alabama will lay it on hard against South Florida at home at 7 p.m. on ESPN. So I've got Michigan, Bama, and I'll go to my likely loser, Max. I'm taking Boise State plus 19.5 on the road at Oregon. Throwback to Garrett Blunt, I believe, is the last time you guys played. They lost. Boise State beat Oregon, so you never know. I would love to see it. I don't think they'll beat them. but I think Boise State has enough in their tank to keep it within a 7 to 14 point game. So that's my likely loser. Max, what are your locks and then loser?
So we got great minds thinking alike here. Michigan is one of my locks. My other lock is Central Michigan traveling down to South Florida to play Florida International. It's their home opener at Pitbull Stadium, and everybody's getting a Pitbull pin. They're not losing on opening day in Pitbull Stadium. It's gonna be Florida International. Sorry, Florida International.
Offended by that.
What'd you say?
They should be offended by that. You said the wrong name.
I know. I'm sorry. And then my likely loser is also Boise State. Yes, Dylan.
What's a spread in that?
I do not. It's like 4. It's close. It's not like anything.
-4?
Yeah, I'll give you an exacto here. But then my likely loser is Boise State, Oregon. I picked Boise State to be that Power 5 team. So they're gonna need this one to either be close or to win to get in. So give me them.
I like it. It's a good pick. Great pick, actually. I'll give you Sam's. Kevin, you're up next. Sam's locks are kind of already said the Texas one. He's going Texas -7.5 at Michigan at Ann Arbor. Foolish pick. Then he's actually going back to the Big 12 game, Utah. He's going -14.5 at home against Baylor. And then his likely loser, kind of an oxymoron here. He loves Penn State to win the Big 10, but he's going against Penn State this weekend. He's going BG +35 at Happy Valley at a noon kickoff. Kevin, what are your locks and one likely loser?
Well, I mean, my one lock is Texas. Like, they're going to win by 50. Just might not even watch that game. It's not even worth watching. My second lock, Ohio State. I don't even know who they're playing, and they're going to win by 100. Like, I'm not going to watch either game because there's no point.
Don't worry, Kev. You'll be on FaceTime when Michigan wins. Don't worry.
Western Michigan, and we're gonna FaceTime you for sure. And then I'm going to FaceTime you at the Avril Lavigne concert on Saturday night after I find out that Ohio State didn't cover against Western.
He's coming on Thursday. I didn't get tickets though.
Oh, you got Avril? Oh, where at the?
Yeah, she's coming Thursday.
Nice.
And then my likely loser is just Michigan State. Like,
that's a good one.
I like it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. All right, boys. Good picks. Let's get to the NFL. I love the NFL. NFL's sick. I don't have a ton to say. Max, anything you want to say about the NFL before we get into our picks?
No, I just feel this is a crapshoot this week. Besides a couple games, it's week 1 in the NFL. Who knows what's going to look like? So
the spreads are all very generic. We got some 2.5s and some 4.5s.
It's going to be a tough pick. I think it's going to be a tough pick this week.
Yeah, NFL League One's always very difficult. But let me throw out a sleeper MVP pick that I don't think a lot of people are about yet. Jared Goff. He's got 16 games in a dome this year. 15 games or 14 games in a dome. They play 17 now. 14 games in a dome. That mother lover could win the MVP if the Lions kind of kick ass in the NFC North. So Jared Goff for MVP. Kevin, any NFL thoughts for you to our picks?
I mean, week 1, it's literally America's team versus the Dallas Cowboys. Like,
yep, reverse flip. But yeah, so
no. We are America's team.
I forget you're a Browns boy.
We are the greatest franchise of all time. We're one of the only teams that went 0-16. Oh wait, did the Lions go 0-16?
Yeah.
Oh, we're 2 of the greatest franchises of all time.
I respect you being a Browns fan. I can't respect you for anything.
That's what I'm the same way. I wanted the Lions to go to the Super Bowl. I wanted it to happen.
I root for the Browns. What do you think about Deshaun?
I have no idea. He looks good in practice. That doesn't mean anything. I just want Nick Chubb. I want Nick Chubb to come back. Come home. Batman. Come home. He'll be back.
My fantasy team was called Chubbless last year because Chubb was my number 1 pick. So
I like that.
Tough. All right. Good stuff. Browns. All right. I can get down with the Browns. I don't think I'm going to pick them this week, heads up. But I do like the Browns. I fucking hate the Cowboys. I just don't know. All right, Thursday night. We've got a great slate, boys. Thursday night, Friday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Sunday too. Well, how about that? All right, Max. Thursday, Ravens at Chiefs. I'm gonna go first. Lamar is 12-1-1 in 14 games in his career that he's ever been an underdog. I'm not betting against Lamar. I think Lamar is going to cover 3 and he might win this game. The Lions went to Arrowhead last year and beat them. I think they get beat twice years in a row to open the season. Give me the Ravens +3. And Sam's jumping on that as well because he loves Lamar, obviously. Max, where are you?
Honestly, thought the same reason, and I saw the NFL promo video today, and it pissed me off seeing Taylor Swift. Can't stand it. So give me Lamar for that. But I honestly do like the Ravens too. So give me Ravens +3.5.
No half, just 3.
Oh, just 3. Sorry, just 3.
Kevin, where are you?
Yep, Ravens +3. They have Derrick Henry, and I hate that the AFC North, it just gets better. Can we win one time instead of having to play all these powerhouses? But yeah, the Ravens are going to be mad because they lost in the divisional game. So Ravens.
I like it. We're fucked. Chiefs by 10. Because we all took the Ravens.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Friday in Brazil. Over under 2.5 players getting shot. All right, it's the over. Packers +2.5. Sam says he's picking that. I'm gonna join him. I think Jordan loves a dog, and I can't stand the Eagles. I'll take the Packs. I don't like the Pack, but I hate the Eagles. So Packers +2.5 for me. Kevin, where are you?
I'm going Packers because I lived in Wisconsin for 2 years, and my billet family's from Wisconsin, and that was my second favorite team. So
That's more than enough. I like it. Max?
I'm going Eagles to save the graphic. They're gonna win by a tush push. I do like Jalen Hurts. I don't mind. I don't have anything wrong with him. Give me the Eagles.
I like it. Let's move to the Sunday day game slate. Steelers at the Falcons. Max, go ahead.
This is wild, but Dylan's got a bet with a good GHL, so I'm going to do everything I can to help Dylan win that. So give me the Steelers +3.5. I think Russell Wilson's got a little fire under him. He's going to play well. So give me the Steelers.
Sam's jumping in on the Steelers to support my bet as well, and I'm obviously on the Steelers. It's a lock of mine. I'll preview that sneak peek. So for everyone else out there, I have a bet with GHL or Matt. If the Falcons, I believe the win counts 11. Falcons have to get to 11 wins. I think it's 10.5. Could be wrong about half game. Falcons get to 11 wins. He gets named my firstborn child's first name. If they don't, I get his firstborn's middle name. There's no way the Falcons get to 11 wins, and we're starting the season off right with the Steelers not only covering, but winning. Kevin, where are you?
Yep. I got the Falcons. I will never root for the Steelers. I hate the Steelers as much as I hate Michigan, and I will never root for a player that plays for the Steelers.
It's fair
I
enough.
hate the Steelers more. So
Max, who's the backup quarterback for the Steelers? Just remind me.
Justin Fields.
Oh, that's right.
never heard of them.
Yeah, perfect. I love it.
Relevant.
Make a post about this, Max. Kevin Van Bachman hates Justin Fields. All right.
I'll
Let's move on to
with his Ohio State jersey on too.
All right, we've got Patriots at Bengals. I think this is the biggest spread on the first weekend. It's 9.5. Patriots are at the Bengals. I'm actually going to take the Bengals to cover that. I think the Patriots might be the worst team in the NFL. So I'll take the Bengals -9.5 at home. Kevin, where are you?
Yep, Patriots are a joke. Joe Burrow will dominate them, and the Patriots have a rookie quarterback. So
yeah, agreed. Max?
Give me the Bengals 9.5. The Bengals defense is still good, and the Patriots have nothing. So
we all beat them. So
Sam's on the Bengals as well. All right, let's move to a first weekend conference matchup between the AFC South, maybe favorites. I don't know. Texans, Colts. Colts are actually 2.5-point underdogs at home. I know Max is on the Texans. I will join him on the Texans at -2.5.
Confirmed. Yeah, I am on the Texans. Yep, we'll confirm that on the Texans.
Sam is on the Colts. Kevin, what say you?
yeah, I'm on the Texans. I still love CJ Stroud, even though he destroyed us last year. But I want Joe Flacco to somehow play in this game to avenge us. Unreal.
Hey, there's a good chance Anthony Richardson goes down with a broken collarbone.
That'd be unreal. I love Joe Flacco. I got a picture with Joe Flacco. I miss Joe Flacco. That's my GOAT.
Hey, who did Joe Flacco go to the Super Bowl with? What team?
Shut up.
All right. That was the Ravens. Let's go to Kevin's game of the week. Cowboys at Browns. Cowboys are actually 2.5-point underdogs on the road. What's the name of the Browns stadium?
They just changed it. It's Huntington Field. They just changed. It was Cleveland Brown Stadium. They just changed it again. So.
That's ass. Damn it. All right. So at Huntington Field, Kevin, you can hit lead off here.
Yep. So we got America's football team versus the Dallas Cowboys. We are so much better than the Cowboys. Deshaun's going to win MVP this year. Amari Cooper's going to have 300 receiving yards this game. Myles Garrett's going to have 10 sacks. Martin Emerson Jr. is going to have 5 interceptions. This whole roster is certified dogs. For that reason, I am taking the Cowboys to win this game because I don't trust the Browns. I don't think we're going to win. We never win week 1.
Love that, Kevin. You got him.
Never win week 1.
Got my scratcher. First scratcher of the night.
Yep.
Love that.
Sam's flipping. He's going Browns. He believes in that team down there on the mistake in the lake. Max, where are you?
I'm going to go with the mistake in the lake, too. I was kind of picking for Kevin.
That's not our nickname anymore. We're the
He
land.
just sold me on the Browns defense, so I'm going to go scour the fantasy draft lands and pick them up this weekend because Dak is good for at least 2 interceptions. So give me the Browns.
Yeah, I'm with the Cowboys. I think it's Super Bowl bucks this year for the Cowboys, and so they have high expectations. I think this is like, aside from the Thursday and Friday matchups, the Lions-Rams is a good game. But this is probably one of the best. Also, Jets 49ers. This is a very good game.
Tom Brady's gonna announce
this is opening. Yeah, it's his debut. This is a really good game. But I'll take the Cowboys because of the fact that they're gonna have some inside officials there. So
yeah,
yes, it just happens. Don't worry. I'm aware of it, Kevin. All right, let's move to Sunday Night Football. Rams at Lions. How many times do they boo Stafford's kid? Over under 7.5. Hopefully it hits the over. Max, what do you like?
Give me the Lions minus 3.5. It's gonna be loud. They're gonna probably wear their black uniforms. It's gonna be electric. Lions cover with ease.
Yep. Sam and I are both joining that. Let's get the season going, boys. Go Lions. Kevin?
Yep, I got the Lions. They own the Rams. Matthew Stafford's done. It's over. And Jared Goff's going to destroy him.
Yep, Jared Goff MVP.
Yeah.
All right, let's move to Monday night. Jets at 49ers. Over under plays for Aaron Rodgers. That's currently set at 2.5, so his tendon might not tear till the second handoff this year. Max, where are you?
49ers. They're a good football team. Haven't lost much. Haven't lost anything. 49ers minus 4.5.
Racism. I'll take the Jets for that reason and that reason alone. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be very good this year. 4.5 is a lot of points for a team that's pretty stacked. Take the Jets on the road. Sam's joining Max with the 49ers. Kevin, what say you?
I got the 49ers. If this was in New York, I would have taken the Jets. But the fact that it's in San Francisco, I got to go with the 49ers.
At least it's real grass out there.
Yeah.
All right, boys, 90 seconds. Let's rip through our locks. I'll give Sam's quickly. He's going Packers, Lions. So his house divided. His wife loves Packers. He loves the Lions. Doing both of those. Max, what are your locks?
Lions minus 3.5. Chargers minus 3, baby. Justin Herbert and Jim.
Love it. Kevin?
I got Falcons minus 3.5 because I just hate the Steelers. And I got the Cowboys because I want the Browns to win that game, so I'm not going to root for them.
Love it.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
I like that a lot. So yeah, I'm actually on the Steelers plus 3.5. Obviously for my bet with the GHLer Matt. Gotta have his firstborn's middle name. I want that bad. And I'll take the Ravens actually plus 3. I trust Lamar. I think with the acquisition of a dog at running back, he'll be all right. All right, boys. Kevin, thanks for joining us. I know you love Michigan and everything.
Ohio State national champions this year.
All right. When that doesn't happen, we'll use our graphic people to clip this and then send it to you.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, boys. That's all for Legally Teaching Sports Passionate Picks Round 2. Our quote comes from Bruce Dern. Sports betting is all about money management. Hell yeah, Bruce. You got that right. All right, guys. Let's have a great week and let's get our picks right.
Go Blues.